Welcome back to episode number 10 and season finale of our Nantes career mode here in Ligue 1 FC 26. It is also a sad thing to say that this will be our final episode of the save. I've made a decision. There's no need to do any more seasons. FC 27 is only around the corner and I'm looking forward to that one. We've got one more game to finish this season, and that's the Coup de France finals against Olympic Lyon. If we win this, that would mean we would have achieved the unprecedented double in the French leagues, which is, it's amazing to even think about winning the league when you've got teams like PSG. When PSG don't have a good season, you expect your Marseilles, your Monaco, your Olympic Lyonnais to go on and outshow everyone, but they haven't done that. And out of nowhere, we have achieved the impossible. Ligue 1 team of the season, though. A little bit of a surprise there. They've got Riser in goal, the likes of Methali, who is rumoured to join Sunderland in real life, Matata, Niakate, they've got Hakimi. We don't have a single player, by the way, in the team of the season. They've gone for Chris Wood and Ousmane Dembele as the two strikers. Fofana from out wide, I understand. But up front, come on, Mazwan Hisse deserves to be there. In midfield, or maybe one of the wide positions, Lyon deserves to be there as well. And most assists in the league, Mazwan Hisse, one of the top scorers in the division, and we have none of those players there. And we have the goalkeeper with the most clean sheets as well, which I think it was Chris Brady, who had a fantastic season, not in there. But I've come to expect this. I've come to expect the team of the season to be full of players that you don't think deserves to be there. Which we've got to focus on our next game anyway. One more game to end this season. One more game to end the career mode. Can we achieve the double? Olympic Lyonnais awaits us next. You know, in games of this magnitude, when you think about it, cup finals and going for the league, those bigger games, I feel like there's a lot more pressure on the bigger teams and the teams that's not had the best of seasons. So for ourselves, we have won the league. If things doesn't go our way here, we know we have won the league. But for a team like Olympic Lyonnais, this is very big for them. It's at the Parc de France as well, which is a stadium that we have won already this season in the Coup de France as well. We have beat PSG away from home here in the stadium, so it's nice. I'm not quite sure if the Coupe de France finals is always hosted in the PSG stadium. I would think it will be moved around, but Girassi, Mazwan Hisse, Ben Hattab in our forward three position today. Lyon, of course, who has been sublime in that number 10 position. He keeps his place there. Niakate and Mata, both of those players in the team of the season, I believe. Tolisso, who's a good goal scorer, by the way. Fofana, Hendrik, and Nua, and the Lyon's forward three here. It's one of those games where, like I said, we're going into this one with not much pressure at all. We know Olympic Lyonnais are going to keep a lot more of the ball. We just have to be patient and defend compacts like this. On that occasion, though, they do manage to find their way through. That would have been an early goal there for the Lyon side in the opening 9 minutes of this game. Good start for them. It's all about keeping possession when you're under pressure like this, and that's something that we haven't really been able to do. But Leroux steals possession here for us. He finds Lyon, who is always in a good position, always looking for the space in that number 10 position, in the pocket. He's so good at receiving the ball in space. And he finds Girassi for the first goal of the cup finals here at the Parc de France. And we're 1-0 up, just like that, in a game that Lyon, I've got to say, have dominated this one. They have created the better chances, to be fair. But on the break here, which is how we were always going to cause them troubles in this game, we get the first goal. Come on, it gives us something to hang on to now. One thing you cannot do, though, is try to defend very deep just because you're 1-0 up. Oh, that would have been an amazing pass over the top. You still want to put pressure on them. You still want to try and press high. You still want to try and create more chances. Defending deep is just going to invite the pressure. And on the attack here is Dumois, who puts across to the far post. I think, oh, what a shame. I think that was the right back, with the header there, only falling kindly to who I think was Tolisso in one of those advanced positions. We couldn't get out quick enough to close him down, and he unleashed a powerful strike there. But Chris Brady with an excellent save, as he's done for us for most part of the season, to be honest. We are a little bit lucky to be 1-0 up going into the second half. They created the better chances. We've got to make it count though. We cannot afford to be as passive as we were for most of those first half. But possession lost here. Hendrick with space to run into. Chumedu tries to... Oh my God! How is he not got there? Tati, come on! He's normally quicker than that. Now I know Hendrick is a quick forward. But I don't think Hendrick should have the pace to get there before our defender, but he does. He gets there first, he gets in front of the defense. The pullback there, I think it was from Fofana with the assist. And Corentin Tolisso, the French international, finds the corner there. That's a poor goal to concede, man. I should have done so much better there, Tati, shouldn't he? For some reason, he just felt slow in the recovery. But Momoa out again on that right-hand side. He's been one of Lyon's best player in this game. Back to Tyler Morton, the former Liverpool man, to Tati. Tati again. Lepenon's doing his hardest to try and close them down. And just like that, the defense been breached. The goalkeeper has been beaten. And Lyon goes 2-1 up, 59 minutes into the game. We had a good start to this game, scoring that first goal. We went quite good in the first half, but we got the goal. The second half is continuing exactly the same way. We have been passive in the second half as well, and we have been punished. We've got to go all out now. We have to. If anyone is going to get that third here just before the end of the game, 70-minute play, 20 minutes to go. Lyon looks like the favourites for the money. But Abline with space to run into. Abline plays in Ben Hattab. Ben Hattab on his right foot straight into the keeper's hands. Come on. Here's the support. Abline goes inside to Leroux. Leroux to Lepenant, waiting for the run outside. Emion. There's a few bodies in the cross for the cross, but closed down. Lepenant plays in Girassi. Girassi, the touch is good. Get it. And we have got the equaliser. 9 minutes to the end of the game. What a cup final this has been. At first, we took the lead. Olympic Lyon scored the next 2 goals. We have got the equaliser here, which could possibly take this one to the cup finals. But a couple of substitutions there to freshen up the team. And Gilbert replaces Amion. And I think the other player coming on was Hamed Barry, coming on to replace Ben Hattab on that right-hand side. But this one is going into extra time. 90-minute play. It's level. It's 2-2. We have to be much better in this extra time, man. So far, we're looking good value for money, man. That's what he said, tries to go over the top. I thought Leroux or Lepenant was just going to get there. I am a little bit surprised, by the way, that Lepenant has been past fit to play this cup finals because, what a chance for Hendrick. Goes when he's outside of his foot and the goalkeeper makes a save. I'm a little bit surprised Lepenant didn't make it to the finals, considering he picked up that knock in our final league game of the season against... Who did we face in the last game of the season? I think it was Toulouse, which ended up a 1-1 draw, but it's done so well to make it into the finals here. But Tabibu Sissoko is coming on to replace Girassi and Leroux for the remaining 7 minutes here of extra time. Come on, lads, it's now or never. Chris Brady plays out from the back to Mercado. First time pass to Sissoko, his first touch since coming on. Sissoko finds up line. Look at the space here. Hamed Barry! I told you to remember the name when we promoted him to the first team. His second goal of the Coup de France. And that might just be the winner for us. And who would have thought a youth academy graduate, the one to give us the crucial goal in a cup final like this. Olympic Lyonnais have been a little bit passive in extra time. They were much better than us in the first half, in the second half, but we have outclassed them in this extra time, I've got to say. And only what we deserve, Hamed Barry, with what could be the winning goal. Come on, we've got how many minutes to hang on here? 119 minutes played. So we have got just 1 minute, and whatever stoppage time is, Lepanons goes for the big tackle. He's going to pick up a yellow card, it looks like. But it doesn't matter if we can hang on here and secure the victory. It's just going to be a poor tackle, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a yellow card, few seconds to defend, 1 minute to stoppage time already played. Olympic Lyonnais is going to try and put this one in the box. The ball's gone in. Big header from Sissoko. It's cleared. The referee ends the game. It's a 2 or 3-2 victory. I was going to say it's a 2-1 victory, but it is 3-2. It is a victory to ourselves, and that means we have done the double this season. Who would have thought? What a moment for this Nantes team, man. From potential relegation contenders to winning the Coup de France as well as Ligue 1. I mean, we have had a terrific season. You know, I said at the start of the game as well that this sort of games favours the underdogs, and you can just see as soon as it was 2-1 going into the final few minutes, and Lyon started to get nervous, and going into extra time as well, they didn't quite show what they have shown for most parts of the game. The nervousness was there, and we were able to capitalise on that. Of course, Hamed Barry, the Youth Academy hero, scoring the winning goal for us. He scored some crucial goals for us leading towards the back end of the season as well. And terrific performance from Girassi. 2 goals, a brace, a blind. Also had a really good game. Ledoux, pretty much everyone was really good today. Hamed Barry, 7.2 rating there with a goal off the bench. Come on, lads. And now, with the season done and dusted, this is the final standing of the season. We, of course, won the league on 70 points. I mean, 6 points advantage in Monaco, who ended up finishing second. It looked like quite a decent amount of points, but it was just 3 points going into the final 2 games. Monaco, at the end, just wasn't able to keep to that pace. PSG finishing third. Poor season from them. 18 games won, 8 draws and 8 defeats as well in 34 games. That's incredible. Olympic Lyon finishing 4th. That final Champions League place, or they will go through the playoffs, I should say, to see whether actually no, that they get the Champions League place done there, or will they go through the playoffs? I'm not sure. Either way, that's not our concern. You have got Nice there finishing 5th, and Lille. You've got Paris FC, Olympique Marseille, Lens, and Strasbourg. And those are the top 10. And the bottom 3, relegated Metz and Le Havre, Lorient, will go through the relegation playoffs places to stop themselves from getting relegated. It is a shame that we are ending the save here. I would have ideally liked to do one more season with this team in the Champions League, but it will clash with the arrival of FC 27. I do not want to be doing FC 26 when everyone is on FC 27. If that makes sense. But it's been an amazing one season here. Maybe on FC 27, I might start that one off with a Nantes career mode as well. But let me know what you think in the comments. It's been an amazing and successful season for us. Of course, we did go on to win the cup competition as well. Who won the Trophy de Champ this season? It was PSG. I think that's the winner of the league from last season and the winner of the Coupe de France. And of course, here we go, the confirmation of the Coupe de France winner. It is ourselves again. Dramatic final that was, I've got to say. And I really enjoyed it. What we're just going to have a look at very quickly here is some of the simulated competition. But the playoffs final there is going to be between Troyes and Montpellier. Both teams facing each other to see who gets promoted to Ligue 1 for next season. But some of the simulated competition, it's the Premier League to begin with. Manchester City league winners, Liverpool in 2nd, Arsenal in 3rd, Chelsea and Manchester United 4th and 5th respectively. The Bundesliga, Bayern Munich were winners, Leipzig finishing second, Dortmund in third, Frankfurt surprise fourth there. Serie A, Sampdoria, is that Serie A? No, that's Serie B, I was going to say. Sampdoria have not won the Serie A, but anyway, I think that's all we will take a look at there. Let's take a look in terms of how our team have performed this season individually, as we always do to finish the season in terms of appearances. It is Lyon making the most appearances this season. Girassi in second. Mazwan Hisse on 33 appearances. Mercado, who had a really good season. Leroux had an excellent season. So is Lepenant. I mean, every single player in this team had a really good season. Mazwan Hisse, our top scorer, on 16 goals. Lyon on 11. Girassi scored 10 in all competitions. These are Ben Hattab on 7. Ganago. Hamed Bari. This is the one that I'm probably disappointed by, that this season is not a longer save to see what this kid would have gone on to achieve for us. He's a fantastic young prospect, scoring the winner for us, by the way, in the Coup de France finals. But in terms of assists, Lyon on 13 assists. This is why I was surprised he didn't get into the Ligue 1 team of the season. He played pretty much every game. He scored 7 goals and 12 assists in the league, which is an incredible return. Mazwan Hisse, 11 assists in all competition. Lepenant on 8 assists. He's just a creative monster, by the way. Those two midfielders that we have there, Lepenant and Leroux, both midfielders are really, really creative. They're not so good defensively, but creatively, they are amazing. Girassi ended up with 5 assists. Hamed Bari and 4 assists. So he scored 7 goals and 4 assists on his debut season, which is incredible. In terms of a clean sheet, it's Lyon there, parts of the most clean sheet, but for clean sheets, I'm only focused on goalkeepers, which Chris Brady kept 10 clean sheets this season in all competition, and Lopez kept 6 clean sheets in all competition. Good seasons for both goalkeepers. Of course, Lopez now declining a lot, but yeah, it was a healthy competition between both goalkeepers this season. The league Golden Boots winner goes to Malik Fofana on 20 goals. You've got Ousmane Dembele on 19 goals. Mazwan Hisse on 16 on his debut season. Immobile on 16 as well. You could see why I thought maybe Mazwan Hisse deserves to be in the team of the season. Not just his goals, also for his number of assists. I think he definitely had a better season than Immobile, who was the other player that made it into the team. I believe the likes of Samson, who was a midfielder, 14 goals for him, is really not bad for assists. Lyon leads the way on 12 assists. And again, you can see why I thought he deserved to be in the team of the season as well. The likes of Leroux and Lepenant, Mazwan Hisse, all 3 of those players on 7 assists in the league, but none of those players making it into the team of the season. It was quite close between Riser and Chris Brady, but I can see why Riser made it rather than Brady, because he would have played a lot more games, he would have been a lot more consistent, whereas for our team, Brady had to share that role with Lopez, which meant he only made 17 appearances this season. But Kofi there for Algiers, who were one of the teams on the bottom on 9 clean sheets, not bad at all. Anthony Lopez also in there amongst the top 10 with 6 clean sheets to his name. Beret was the player that picked up the most yellow card. He's a striker, isn't he? So that's a little bit of a surprise. I'd expect to see midfielders and defenders there, maybe. But for red cards, it is Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a former Arsenal man, 2 red cards for the season. Martin Fernandez, good signing for PSG, that one, just the 1 red card. I don't think any of our players picked up a red card this season, which is really nice to see. Anyway, we will end the episode and the season and the save here today I will see you all in FC 27 once that is out. Let me know what you think about the save in the comments. What has been your favorite moments this season? Did you expect us to win the league? Because it was a complete surprise to me, considering the start of the season that we had. I never expected we would have gone on, and to finish in one of those European places would have been a really good season for us. But to go on and win the league, it is incredible. Let me know what you think about some of these players. Any players in this team that I should keep my eyes on in FC 27, let me know in the comments as well. Smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. See you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
To fight, to die on, and this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've